Good morning. This is a video in a playlist. This is on the weather playlist, weather of the Bible. This one's going to be on rain. Proverbs 28:3, a poor man that oppresses the poor is like a sweeping rain which leaveth no food. Deuteronomy 28:24, the Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From heaven it shall come down until thou be destroyed. Zechariah 10:1, ask ye of the Lord rain in the time of the latter rain. So the Lord shall make bright clouds and give them showers of rain. 1 Samuel 12:17, is it not wheat harvest today? I will call unto the Lord, and he shall send thunder and rain, that ye may perceive and see that your wickedness is great, which you have done in the sight of the Lord, in asking you a king. James 5:7 says, Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth for the space of 3 years and 6 months. Ecclesiastes 11:3, the clouds will be full of rain, and they empty themselves upon the earth. 1 Kings 18, Elijah said unto Ahab, get thee up, eat and drink. There is the sound of an abundance of rain. We have Genesis 2:5, every plant of the earth of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord had not caused it to rain upon the earth yet, and there was not a man to till the ground. So Genesis 2:5 looks like the time before the rain. This must be the flood. Genesis 7:4, 7 days it will cause it to rain upon the earth, 40 days, 40 nights, that I may destroy off the face of the earth every living substance that I made. Rain was on the earth 40 days, 40 nights, 7:12. Rain from heaven was restrained by 8:2. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped. Exodus 9:18, behold, tomorrow about this time I'm going to cause a rain, a very grievous hail, that such has not been in Egypt since the foundation. Moses went out and brought his hands to the Lord. Thunders and hail and rain was not poured on the earth. Exodus 9:33. When he went out of the city of Pharaoh. 9:34. Pharaoh saw the rain and hail ceased, hardened his heart. Leviticus 26 says, I will give you rain in due season. The land shall yield her increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit. Deuteronomy 11:11, the land whither you go to possess is a land of hills and valleys, and drinketh water of the rain of heaven. The first rain and the latter rain, that's in there, Deuteronomy 11:14. Deuteronomy 28, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto the land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. An abundance of rain. Deuteronomy 32, my doctrine shall drop as rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and showers on the grass. That was Deuteronomy 32, line 2. The Lord sent thunder and rain that day, 1 Samuel 12:18. People greatly feared the Lord and Samuel. One Kings 8. Then hear thou in heaven, and forgive the sin of thy servants and of thy people Israel, that thou teach them the good way wherein they should walk, and give rain upon the land, which thou hast given to thy people for an inheritance. No rain in the land, 1 Kings 17:7. For thus saith the Lord God of Israel, this is 1 Kings 17:14, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that the Lord sendeth rain upon the earth. I will send rain upon the earth, 1 Kings 18:1. That was a message from Elijah went to go show himself to Ahab. 1 Kings 18:44 came to pass at the 7th time that he said, behold, there arises a little cloud out of the sea like a man's hand. And he said, go up and say to Ahab, prepare thy chariot and get thee down, that the rain stop thee not. Who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth water to the fields. Job 5:10. Job 20:23. We should probably read the whole thing in context, but this is just a quick thing on rivers. If this says, when he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and it shall rain, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. I don't know if that's liquid water talking about in that sentence. He maketh drops of water, they pour down rain according to the vapor. That's Job 36:27. Great rain of his strength. It's still spelled R-A-I-N, not R-E-I-G-N. That's Job 37:6. He saith to the snow, be thou on earth, likewise to the small rain and to the great rain of his strength. Cause it to rain on the earth. Has the rain a father? Job 38:28. It's a question mark. How does the rain have a father? Upon the wicked he rains. He shall rain. R-A-I-N. Snares, fire and brimstone, horrible tempest. That's the portion of their cup. That's Psalms 11:6. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass. Psalm 72:6. Who passing through the valley of Baca make it a well, the rain also filleth the pools. Psalms 84:6. Who prepareth rain for the earth. Psalm 147:8. As snow in the summer and rain in the harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. Proverbs 26:1. Rain is over, winter is past. Song of Solomon 2:11. The rain is over and gone. Isaiah 5, I will lay it waste, it shall not be pruned nor digged, there shall come up briars and thorns, and command the clouds that they rain not. Isaiah 30, then shall he give the rain of thy seed, that thou shalt sow the ground withal, and the bread of the increase of the earth, and it shall be fat and plenteous, and that day shall the cattle feed. Rain nourishes it. Isaiah 44:14, he heweth him down, cedars, taketh the cypress and the oak, which he strengtheneth for himself among the trees of the forest. He planteth an ash, and the rain doth nourish it. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh bring forth bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. Jeremiah 14:4, because the ground is chapped, for there was no rain in the earth, the plowmen were ashamed, they covered their heads. Ezekiel 38:22 talks about overflowing rain. It says, I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon the many people that are with him an overflowing rain of great hailstones, fire, and brimstone. Hosea 6:3, we shall know if we follow on to know the Lord. His going forth is prepared as the morning, and he shall come unto us as the rain, as the latter and former rain unto the earth. Hosea 10, sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy. Break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord, till he come and rain righteousness upon you. Joel 2:23, be glad then, ye children of Zion, rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, the latter rain in the first month. We had an awful lot of rain. Amos 4:7, I have withholden the rain from you when there was yet 3 months to the harvest, and I caused it to rain upon one city and caused it not to rain upon the other. One piece was rained upon, and the piece whereon it rained not withered. Ask ye of the Lord rain in the time of the latter rain. The Lord shall make bright clouds and give them showers of rain to every one grass. Matthew 5:45, that ye may be children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun, S-U-N, to rise on the evil and on the good, and he sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. Matthew 7, that's a parable. The rain descended, the flood came, the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, because it was founded on the rock, upon a rock. Matthew 7:25, that was. Matthew 7:27 talks about the house that the rain descended on that was not built on the rock. It was a great fall. Acts 14, nevertheless, he left not himself without a witness, in that he did good, and he gave us rain from heaven, and fruitful seasons, filling our hearts with food and gladness. Hebrews 6:7, the earth which drinketh in the rain that cometh often upon it, and bringeth forth herbs, meat for them by whom it is dressed. And Revelation 11:6, these have power. I think that's talking about the two witnesses, or maybe the two olive trees. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecies, and they have power over waters to turn them to blood, and smite the earth with all plagues as often as they want.